my freshman year that I wanted the opportunity to give that back to future generations.
Because I want to have a positive impact on others. Very directly. It's fake junk like sending money to Africa and saying that you're a good person.
I wanted to become an RA. Stuff like this. Just gonna leave. I like to build things out of food, and Christmas is kind of a warm up for my Christmas time when I build a graham cracker house. And yeah, that's why I became an RA. Stuff like this. Wow.
I expected life would be a lot more separated. You know, when you have a regular job, you're working 9 to 5. And so I expected life as an RA to kind of be like that too. I mean, I knew that I would have duty from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., but I didn't know it would be so you're on the job every time you're in your room. Anytime I'm in my room, it's fair game for somebody knocking with a problem and things like that. And you feel obligated to help, and you should feel obligated to help, but I don't know, it's a lot more of a time commitment than I expected, but this being my second year of it, I'm a lot more used to it, and I kind of knew that was coming, and so it's not as big of a deal anymore.
I don't know, they told me 20 hours a week. I have no idea where they get that number from. I don't know if they count duty as 12 hours. I don't know. It just kind of depends. Like this week, like there's been a lot of like situations going on with different people in the last like week and a half. There's been like 4 or 5, and they're like, everything that's happened within this month that has been more serious concerns has all happened in this last like week and a half. So it's very variable.
Yeah, your work definitely always follows you because you're always going to be, people don't introduce you, your residents don't introduce you on your floors. Oh, this is Stephanie, she's my RA. It's always, oh, this is my RA. And then Stephanie follows after that. So it's definitely the thing that always comes first when you're around your residents or you're around anybody that knows that you're an RA.
It's really awkward. I remember last year seeing residents, some of our residents on 4 South that were drinking underage, and it made me feel really awkward.
No, just kidding.
It just made me feel awkward because I like, you know, I live here, so like I make friends who aren't my residents, and it was just a party. And obviously I wasn't drinking, but I was just like, I don't know if I can be here because they're drinking, even though there's so many people. And it's like, I don't want to hide from my residents, like, so I guess especially since it's Snyder and being substance free, some of that stuff is kind of ambiguous about what you're supposed to do. They don't really tell you. And because of the recent firings everywhere for alcohol stuff, I don't know.
I think it can if you let it. It's definitely really cautious. Like managing your time and being able to have time for yourself.
It doesn't influence them.
Or to be a slave at this time.
I've been able to separate them. My girlfriends.
Did Diana grant?
My girlfriend lives 2 hours away.
And begging you to tell that
So that they don't interfere. I don't have anything to hide.
Diana! There's not a lot of time for yourself. You need to like get out.
Hey, can I have one of these?
That's like an
The downside of living where you work as an RA is that you're always on the job 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody knocks on your door with a problem, and you have to go handle it. And a lot of times it interferes with like your social stuff if you're sitting in your room hanging out with friends and you have to go leave them to handle a situation and things like that. So it's a little intrusive at times.
There's some freshmen who, I don't know what classes they're taking, but they just have a lot of time to be loud. And I don't know, it's not really that big of a deal. I fall asleep really easily, but for other people, it's a problem. And so, like yesterday, people were loud, and then one of my residents sent me a text message telling me to go ask them to be quiet, and her text message woke me up. So it was kind of a chain reaction. It's not a big deal. It's like, that's like my job is to enforce those things, so I understand. But I couldn't fall back to sleep.
Sacrificing what you believe for?
I have to live with all my residents.
I feel like we're
Getting woken up in the middle of the night at 1 o'clock in the morning and telling them to be quiet.
Unlike my house, there's not a limitless supply of candy. And my mom doesn't take me to the petting zoo.
positive being able to live where you work is kind of also the part about always being on the job, because it's nice to be surrounded by your residents, and it's a lot easier to know what's going on with them than if you would like not be living where you work and you just kind of came into your job every day, worked from 9 to 5. I wouldn't know my residents as closely because a lot of them come in and like, I don't know, you just don't get as good of a kind of stuff.
I like that it's a social environment. It's nice knowing that there's probably always someone to eat with and hang out with. And if I get bored and I don't want to study, I can find people coloring in the lounge to talk to.
I like it because I get to know a lot of people. You can see the insides. I get to know my residents really well.
It's really not worth your time.
Good. So I would say the communication.
Gratification of seeing the freshmen grow up and learn to navigate the university by themselves.
I don't have to live with my brothers.
Positives, I just said. I get to build stuff like this, we do good projects. Also, I enjoy my communal bathroom.
Personal life, question mark? I don't have a personal life. As you can see, I'm dating in housing, I live in housing. Who are you dating? Don't get out.
My only complaint about that is I wish they included a tub for multiple people with rubber duckies.
They have it at Cersei.
They do?
Yeah, people have sex in them.
No, they don't. I just want a tub that I can bathe in.
They have it at Sybaris.